Hello everyone, this is Jack Wu, your host for Success Edge. I constantly hearing people complaining, moaning, groaning about how difficult it is to run a business. You name it, I heard it. Here's my message back to all of those people who are constantly complaining, moaning, and groaning about how difficult to run a business. I don't see people complaining about working for somebody 9 to 5. I don't see many people complaining about their job, but when it comes down to running their own business, they complain actually more than working for somebody for the rest of their life. Today, I decided to do an episode on the differences between a real entrepreneur versus a wantrepreneur. What makes a real entrepreneur? What makes a wannabe entrepreneur? That's what I want to talk about at this particular episode, so that you know, are you ready to face the big world if you want to build a big business one day, okay? A real entrepreneur to me are someone who is extremely competent about what they do. They know their craft, they study their craft, and eventually they became an expert. 2 days ago, I went to watch an 18-year-old Canadian singer. His name is Shawn Mendes. And I watched it at the Oakland Stadium where the Golden State Warriors play. Literally, there were 15,000 people attended this concert and paying an average $50 a ticket to about $400 a ticket. There were 15,000 people there, including kids and parents and adults. You got to think about it. Why would somebody paying an 18-year-old kid and go there and watch his concert? It's very simple. Because Shawn Mendes is a pro. He's an expert. He studied his craft. And eventually, he became great with whatever he's committed to do. So if you're in an entrepreneurship business, in the entrepreneurship world, you got to study your craft. You got to know the ins and outs of what you're trying to sell, the value of your product. If somebody asks you a question, you have to stutter for 5 seconds and you can't even come up with an answer, you are not competent yet. So a real entrepreneur, they are extremely, extremely competent about what they sell and what they do. And the opposite of a wantrepreneur is somebody who just try to get lucky, try to swing it, and try to just, make money by waiting for luck to come their way. A real entrepreneur, number 2, commit to their schedule and show up every time. Everybody can show up and work and perform when they feel like it, when they have a great day. But the real entrepreneur, they show up every single day. But you know what? Real entrepreneurs, they still show up when 99% of the people don't want to show up. Number 3, a real entrepreneur, they are not just telling, they are eventually able to show. One time somebody asked me a question, Jack, what is the differences between someone who knows how to run a big business than somebody who's just trying to run a big business? And my response for that was 2 answers, right? Anybody can run a business, but at the end, is it profitable, right? Point number 1 is that, is it profitable? Every single year in your business today, in your career today, are you growing your business? If it's not growing, then you're not a real entrepreneur yet. And the second point that I gave it to that gentleman, the answer was, can your business last? All right? And there are a lot of businesses, they started about 2 or 3 years, and then all of a sudden it's gone. What makes your business a real business is, number 1, years after years, can your business grow? And I'll tell you, real entrepreneurs, they are not just telling people. They're not just selling the dream. Eventually, you have to show people your growth, show people your paycheck, show people your lifestyle, and showing people around you, are they also having the same success? Are they also growing their brand, growing their business? Are they really making money as well? Real entrepreneur, number 4, they focus on one thing. They don't do like 5 different things, 10 different things. How many times have we heard from people is that the way you become rich is to have multiple stream income? Now, I am not a big believer of multiple stream income until you build a humongous business and your cash flow is $1 million a year and above. Why are you trying to do so many different things and eventually you're a half bucket of whatever you try to do? I'm telling you, real entrepreneur, they put all of their resources, all of their energies, and focus on one thing. If you think about guys like Michael Jordan, what is Michael Jordan's main thing? Basketball, right? And he invested his whole lifetime to learn the game of basketball. All right? If you think about people like, Jay-Z, eventually in all of his life, he dedicated his life to what? Music. They don't just do 10 different things. And eventually when they build an empire, they can afford to diversify a little bit about the investment time into other things to scale their company even bigger. But initially, they focus all of the energy on one thing. So to me, real entrepreneur are the people who focus all of the energy on one opportunity, one craft, versus entrepreneurs out there, they try one thing here, it didn't work, they try another thing. Within 5 years, they tried 10 different things and it also didn't work out. Pointer number 5, a real entrepreneur is all in. They're not partially in, they're all in with their money, they're all in with their resources, they're all in with their time. Most importantly, they're all in with their heart. And the last pointer, what makes a real entrepreneur is, they don't give up on their dreams easily. Because once they set their goals, once they set their dreams, they continue to work extremely hard and also learn from the people who came before them and working smart as well, and ultimately get to that dream, and eventually they'll be able to achieve their dreams. All right? So I gave you a couple pointers. So today you have to decide, do you want to be a real entrepreneur or just a entrepreneur? Or are you currently a entrepreneur, or are you on the right track today to become a real entrepreneur? And you decide on that one, because the only way the world is going to pay you handsomely to watch you to perform if you actually becomes a real entrepreneur and one day become a pro. All right, guys? With that being said, I want to see every single one of you in my next episode of Success Edge. Take care.